Hey everyone, welcome to EnKoreMakeup, and today we are going to change Danny's hairstyle, and I'm going to actually straighten her hair coming from curly to straight. So very important when you are handling hot tools, especially for the hair, whether it's flat iron or curling iron, prepping and priming the hair is just as important as prepping and priming the skin when you're applying makeup. So what I'm going to initially do is apply CHI Silk Infusion, so that way it's going to fill in some silk fibers into Danny's hair, so that way when we straighten it, it's going to be nice and silky and shiny looking. So what I usually do is I just put about a quarter size amount in the palm of my hand, and then I work that with both hands, and then I'm going to apply this right into the hair. Alright, and what I'm doing is I'm actually concentrating a little bit more towards the ends, because that's where it's usually a little bit more dry, and every now and then you get over-processed here and sometimes a little more exposure to the sun, so therefore the tips are usually drier, and that's where it's needed the most. Okay, and then using a fine-tooth comb, I'm just going to make sure that all the silk infusion gets nicely distributed throughout all of her hair. Okay, and then next I'm going to use CHI's Iron Guard, and this is basically just kind of like a heat protection for her hair, so that when we apply the hot tools or like the flat iron or curling iron or any of that sort, it's going to protect the hair from getting damaged from the intense heat. And once again, this is 44 Iron Guard from CHI. We're just going to spray this all over. And then once again, I'm just going to work all that through using my fine-tooth comb. Okay, and at this point, we're ready to straighten. Okay, and then for this demonstration, I'm going to use my CHI flat iron, and you can find this at beautychoice.com, and it's actually bundled with the rest of the products I'm using today. And I'm going to add a direct link to the more info section of this video, so that you guys can click on that and it will direct you to the page where all this is bundled. Okay, so the first step I'm going to do is I'm going to section off her hair, because I want to start with the bottom hair and then work upwards. I'm going to use a little bit more of the Iron Guard spray from CHI. Alright, and this is going to assure me that her hair is going to be protected from the intense heat of the flat iron. Alright, and starting from the base, I'm just going to clip and then straighten it out. Alright, and one thing I like about this is that it's ceramic and it's ionic, so it's not going to cause a lot of damage to her hair, and it's actually going to work with the natural ions of her hair so that it gets straightened. And look how beautiful and shiny and straight that is. Alright? So I'm just going to work this until I reach the crown. Okay, so after I initially straighten the hair, I'm just going to part this on the top, and I'm just going to do a half up with a little bit of a poof, alright? So to do that, I'm just going to use my fine-tooth comb once again, and I'm just going to take a little bit of hair right on the top, alright? And then I'm just going to give it a little tease. Okay, and then to lock that in, use a little bit of hairspray. And then tease it a little further. And then when it's set, just going to give you a little bit more body on the top, just like so. Alright, for the front, I'm just going to part a little bit of the bang. Okay. And then the rest of the hair, I'm going to take it up. To the top, just like this. And then I'm just going to temporarily secure that with my clip. Alright. And then same thing with the other side. Just going to part so that I would leave a little bit of the bang. And then the rest is going to fold over and take it to the top. Get my clip, temporarily secure that. Okay, and then using rubber band, I'm just going to securely bind all the hair. Okay, and then to loosen some of the hair so that we don't lose that puff, we're just going to relax a little bit by pulling it from the band a little bit. Okay. Making sure our bump over here is not too buried. There we go. You can pull that a little. And just straighten and fix as needed. Then once again, make sure to seal it with hairspray. Okay, and then we're going to work on the bangs, what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to nicely comb it. Alright, I'm going to take it down and over her ear. Alright, so up and over her ear, and then I'm going to tuck it, alright, underneath this part where I bind it in the back. Alright, and then I'm going to secure that with bobby pins. And making sure that the bobby pins are hidden underneath the hair. And once again, a little bit of hairspray. Put that in place. And then same thing with the other side. Okay, and that pretty much changes her curly hair look to straight hair look, and still doing the bump look in the end. Very chic, very modern. So we're going to do a wardrobe change, and then we're going to do a photo shoot.